The voice of Mama Kwaba Ediba Fresh Ghana News.
Ghana hire former trade and industry ministers say that they were declaring intention fully say or non survey running for MP before on presidential race no. News are authentic, real dear, and I'm defeat. Measure say, message comment or comment section. No, I don't like it. Now, we feel all social media platforms say, this and we're too much moving into no idea. My Asha, you look at the full test now, the two honor, and run a job, the web prerogative of a Ghana free, the position up to 1 7 they declare intention in some of the two ones. You look in some more directly. Alan Kojo Martin, the former Minister of Trade and Industry, addressed Ghanaians on Tuesday, January 5th, 2023. Alan Martin, among other things, announced his intentions to contest the flag bearer slot of the New Patriotic Party. Below is his full speech. Remember when he said, "Mama, may full attention now." And they will dimension if any are come. If paragraph by paragraph, into the call first brainstorm swap. Topic near national broadcast by Honorable Alan Kojo Martin as we Minister for Trade and Industry, fellow countrymen and women, friends of Ghana. Let me start by wishing you all a happy, healthy, productive and prosperous new year. Secondly, I wish to express formally my profound gratitude to His Excellency, the President, for the opportunity given to me to serve the good people of Ghana in his administration over the last 6 years, and for graciously accepting my resignation as Cabinet Minister responsible for trade and industry with effect from 16 January 2023. Thirdly, now I wish to use this platform to formally announce my decision to contest the flag bearership of the New Patriotic Party when the party officially opens nominations for that purpose. In the thirdly, if it must sound so after hope, you must say thirdly, I wish to use this platform to formally announce my decision to contest the flag bearership of the New Patriotic Party when the party officially opens nominations for that purpose. His Excellency, the President Nana Adama Akufo-Addo, has been a good friend of mine and will always remain also based on our shared commitment to the ideas and principles that inspire the founding fathers of our great party, the New Patriotic Party. We have competed in the past but have always worked together thereafter. The President has laid a strong foundation for the socio-economic development of our country. Although I believe there are things that could have been done differently, my vision is to build a superstructure on this foundation that will bring prosperity to our nation. Or see if you know for the no Felicia and for my different in the campaign now starting. So, the pre-COVID-19 performance of our economy, the flagship program including the free SHS and the 1D1F initiative, the Planting for Food and Jobs program, the Agenda 111 project, and the COVID-19 response initiatives are all testimonies of the strong leadership that the President has provided over the last 6 years. In spite of all the above, however, it's an undeniable fact that the combined effect of the COVID-19 pandemic and the Russia-Ukraine war has stampeded our country into a crisis of unprecedented proportions, with its negative impact on the economy, on business, and on social lives. I have no doubt that the anticipated International Monetary Fund (IMF) support package will restore confidence in our economy and bring it back to the pre-COVID levels. Fellow countrymen and women, this is the 17th time that we have gone to the IMF over the last 57 years. We promised never to go back, but we have gone back. One of the lessons that we have learned from this recent development is that Ghana's economy is still fragile, vulnerable to both external and domestic shocks. The primary is a result of the fact that our economy is highly dependent on the export of the commodities with little or no value addition. Indeed, the 5.1 projected GDP growth from Ghana economy in 2023 is based on the anticipated increase in the commodity prices. To avoid going back to IMF, we need a new plan, a plan that will lead us to more self-reliant and resilient economy. The plan must move Ghana forward from stability and growth to transformation. Fellow countrymen and women, Language Chairman said on Obusu Ekasano, if by the will of God and through your God will, I am voted first as the flag bearer of the MPP and subsequently as President of the Republic of Ghana in the next general election, I will become the transformational leader of our time, who will put the foundations laid by successive leaders of our nation but over the past 65 years. To achieve this strategic goal of transforming our dear country to become the shining star of the new Africa, I will, as a president, launch and lead the execution of the Great Transformational Plan (GTP) of the Grant of Ghana, which will span the period of 2025, 2028, and course in the area but means one swear. I'll say the post-COVID-19 economic recovery program, PSEP, currently being implemented with the anticipated support from the IMF from 2022-2025 will be transitional economic program leading to the road of its great transformational plan. Fellow countrymen and women, before I proceed to provide a brief insight into the key Nana for Yamafo. I may find and try Alan some money, but the 5 months. Say, can in Nadia, and where Eddie ever called Aljamantin say, or no, or best obey our plans on the way to Jack, Amagana, Akonim, coming the next 10 years, will be a best son, you may free our stability, say, Jaffa, Colonia, Queen, Interior, Aljamantina, or the all declared intentions, so the son is on your own running for me for flower worship, because he didn't say, I feel a no reason yet to system generating that he will be completely out of office. Now you go into the food to campaign. And so I was going to force the delegates for Australia say, said the do swap into another break for the time somewhere the almost pray or my prayer or break for the winning but see the news or the time allow time now as soon to the time I saw there or somebody man to nation in some to Australia force somebody in some in your betting you bet jib bread and something nothing now what's the money to back or come on who say I want to over some 5 transformational projects because all the back and a very president after being elected as flag bearer MIP no so very president I never work on that for into way Alan could you want any information or they are back out into yeah fan last paragraph na FM saying I want you to invest in your own future by supporting my campaign. I will therefore be launching the Kitwe Biara Insua campaign and adopt to a constitutional initiative which will afford Ghanaians from all walks of life the opportunity to be part of my campaign. For those who have the honor and privilege of being delegates to select the flag bearer of our great party, the FPP, please remember that Martin is your candidate to win power in 2024 election. Together, we shall break the 8 as we do say in our local dialect. And you say, the company of Queen about Belanche, budget be among of beer will be out of one way. They was supporting the company. Good to be her answer. And I was also delegated for the delegate to be strong. So was elected flag bearer and Bia Moon said Alan Shamantin and a young man. And I said, Nipa, I was a move 40 at the man into her. And I'm doing basic Alan Linson. So, Miss Rosell, good job comment. Comments to make come on who said, community also come. So the manner, but your comments so the manner, and also the to our Lucy Nano, if I come and say I'm pan and some be able to have yesterday come on me and medical as a wheelchair, and dear just for any daft, who not of me, I meant to see there, Macram. Because boy will say we are now with your comment at the comment section to better someone and no bisa John Dramani Mahama former president of Ghana has said who crown then now the voter region for a banana now we are president no in the voter region for so the hot and ya move lend it from World Bank honor mo elections and elections of now 50% the votes in the hot and if you banana they can if the rest of Ghana na home then pan with madu unsa abo kuma ka say I do we make Mahama and I me hear the my NDC for enu better someone a leading member our NDC mo no na wa to challenge we e dia ma Jemama so only na no say in something means main question this and say what exactly did Mahama do for voter region or better someone ask until bisa some Mahama say then party na oyema ngofo no voter region in some year he be member of the National Democratic Congress NDC Dr. Obedasamwa in him say Onosuna and Kafana Comboson flag by a man is honestly D. A won't be or any different people on using D. Pan, a woman who down pants and not some of your car, Mu do on Canistra SR. So he has posited that former President John Dramani Mahama did nothing for the Volta region, which is considered the stronghold of the party when he was in the power. According to him, Mahama's failure to establish tangible development projects in the Volta region resulted in the Voltarians voting against the NDC. In Tennessee, Adele Mahama a year against NDC for Voltarians for the students, almost Ashanti region for Bimu, almost a year the NDC for the young episode Sia Koshe, Hoya, Mahono MP, Hone Peter, John MP, first in history, say MP, MP, Volta region, see Utumusi and pass it. A brother Mahama or no one next year, moment now, when you for a partner business, then I was me at the pain, but similar, but I said, I was having for one kind, me and me at the moment, and no one said, Moon and me and stronghold into Bibiano, many of the piano, and they are forcing a bed pass out. What will you? One next year, one winter, and also, and this I wrote about Motu upon editor. So I'm going to interview me. I will relation to cars and same with Dr. Obedasamwa added that dissatisfied with the performance of Mahama by the people was evidenced by the reduced percentage of votes he got in the Volta region compared to his predecessors, the late John Evans Asamos and the late Jerry John Rollins. Ejima one nyama Volta region for na enu ntema vote enya fi won vote na enso eni crowd say kokan vote over within 5 minutes after voting na first na he was Asamos air president and na say the air president no she force I me achi if you Volta region so wo buy no one year share so no one ni share mo be jina so bra so ba mo tell so na vote na so let see you pum Volta region ye ji say hono na ye Trump o ti say na wo say e sa so ko share mo kina ye sa de vote na ba ko de ye na bi e femfi sa anything de be kan say na o kan word for word that Dr. Obedasamwa said Volta region is supposed to be the World Bank of the NDC. What exactly did Mahama do for the Volta region? Obisa said Volta region now is supposed to be the World Bank of the NDC. What exactly did Mahama do for the NDC? Remember, in the last elections, he did not get the kind of vote Jerry and the others were getting 80 or 90% in the presidential election. Since I'm October 1st now, 50 at times as a former President John Evans at times not enough vote by the film 80% in life, but see, they are 40 crown or more bread as son of Minya, a ratio as some already yet. So the former Attorney General added that the NDC even lost a parliamentary seat because of the poor performance of Mahama in the Volta region. It doesn't Mahama the poor performance, Volta region, or votes you can maybe or much more to see or why the capital or all MP needs to say, transport as a training ministry as well. Vote over whatever the minister or so until the being some that say at least part of power but not Volta region World Bank on maybe on one be a someone be potty be a mom in telling you to be about Mahama Pantino where you let up better somewhere and where they work us in some way a day the Mahama to Mahama go you do a last election because of a deal better than how so to many be a Volta region for and and I'm gonna for and for so many you back because I won't be so yeah I don't know I thought buy no yard what about 90% work for JJ's buy no yard or so 90% work for also who don't buy and 1 year share moment and I'm talking about 40% Lucy or how much to Lucy city crumble how many come every before I go first in history said every before to me we need to Volta region John Dr. Obedasamwa and the comments on so their mama saying Mahama say you didn't go be or say the blame all the blame comes to you because when now the other party in say who's go see hospitals schools and it's a major project be our Volta region capital both airport be why not come say oh papa need them to come and meet mama but who one let's see every moment we so you back where they are say also Volta region for you back where they are and say and we be see your science and so make sure say they would some other tell but some air can say as more can look 100% true fact already say be and come message also with comment say pass mahama juma 1 year and farm about the phone 10 months now major comments at tournament and I say hopefully say voter for some people say oh I don't go for the wire money the FTB say project one do project na on company yellow so many to no so about the on say company on the on to us no fan ye it say mamu obako na omo de mo jidi say man mess of man na bomb and do and if it is balance obia e ba bet me ko bidia and then no so on to aba e fam na do no on to us so ntia kama major project bi e di bank our pass obenya vote ha na no because I'm sure so be chat comments of found some way across my money that be some any I for do some be chat comment message of family tell comment make we come on we say community no one so here dey come see ade mekram chain announcement say person so what they can intend so be running for flag membership no one no kwa no then he Alan Kujeche outlines 5-year great transformational plan into or the 5 years transformational plans I have to just start never really idea so most of them say president after winning the flag membership no sign never we end the months make sure say sanya mani na ala so be ni mudi meche na komba ko na say ria na won so adu febe a wo so dwen fa ho no beja ko comment ato comment sha won say bet na ha comment na me kan ma no say community no won so we there wo ka mo benti yen ko ala Transformational first major project obeye in the first year now say yen na him say his GTP which spans a 5-year period will be the much needed economic transformation blueprint for the Ghanaian economy. Mr. Transformational said when speaking in a televised address to the nation on Tuesday, so one of the lessons that we have learned from the recent developments is that Ghana's economy is still fragile, vulnerable and susceptible to both external and domestic shocks. This primarily is a result of the fact that our economy is highly dependent on the exports of the commodities with little or no value addition. Indeed, the 5.1 projected GDP growth of the Ghanaian economy for 2022 is based on the anticipated increase in the commodity. To avoid going back to IMF, then the first step of IMF first, my best for Ghana to avoid going back to IMF is to we need a new plan, a plan that will lead us to make more self-reliant and resilient economy. That plan must move Ghana forward from stability and growth to transformation. To achieve this strategic goal of transforming our dear country to become the shining star of the new Africa, I, as a president, will launch and lead the execution of a great transformational plan, GTP, of Ghana, which was found at the period of 2025 to 2030. He remarked in 5 years now, or best time Ghana economy strategically. Economy now is stable na moving already or to trade on big for those and next to be for discussion. See, Ghana economy now is but before moving on so many presidents are on the 5 years able moving Ghana from stability to transformation. But transforming Ghana economy now smoothly in 5 years. So according to the former trade minister, the GTP will be anchored on the following 10 key pillars into already some information chip one by one. Saying the success of the GTP will depend on primarily on the strong microeconomic fundamentals, which will include, among other things, a stable currency, low inflation, sustainable debt levels, revenue optimization, a tight expenditure control to guarantee fiscal balance, low competitive interest rates, strong external reserve backed by high levels of liquidity to support the financial sector. The success of the GTP will depend primarily on strong macroeconomic fundamentals, which includes among other things a stable currency, say a currency in a very stable, low inflation very low, sustainable debt level, revenue optimization and tight expenditure control to guarantee fiscal balance, low competitive interest rates, strong external reserve backed by high levels of liquidity to support the financial sector. To a large extent, the IMF support program, when fully executed, will create the appropriate conditions that will underpin the great transformational plan. The second one is the new agricultural revolution, now for Ghana. The now will be based on the 5 critical elements, including the technology and innovation into agriculture through research and development (R&D) in agroeconomy, mechanization, irrigation and plantation of management. This will be built on the foundation laid by the Planting for Food and Jobs and Planting for Exports and Rural Development programs. Our farmers cannot be competitive without technology and innovation. The establishment of licensed food and distribution and marketing companies by the Ghana private sector throughout the country of the district level to be supported by the government. These companies will constitute a vital link between farmers and market points in the urban and peri-urban areas. It will be complemented by the introduction of a digitalized food distribution and marketing online platform which will connect producers, suppliers, and consumers. The strengthening of the Ghana Commodity Exchange as a marketplace for all actors in the agricultural value chain, deepening the current regime for lending and financing the agriculture sector into the agriculture for digital mainstreaming. Digitalization will be mainstreaming all government and public sector activities, building on the current work led by the Ministry of Communication and Digitalization, energy security and diversification. Greater emphasis to be placed on developing renewable sources of energy by fast tracking the execution of government energy transition and maintaining seminal. Fan one by one or see a bear away the bed the government no bed reducing the cry here fire so if I'm saying the architecture of government will be overhauled by consolidating some existing ministries, departments and agencies. This will mean running a lean government structure that will ensure operational efficiency and effectiveness in the delivery of government services. Strategic engagement with international community. Also, Ghana diplomat and economic relations with Ghana's international community under the GTP will be predicated on the principle of positive neutrality, based on the strategic interest of Ghana, as well as our shared commitment for the preservation of peace around the world and respect for humanity. In the last part of the say, I will in the next several months provide further details on the great transformational plan in the new Alan K Primetime Talk Show. So show me say Alan K Primetime Talk Show to be introduced. I will seek input from the people of Ghana as I go around on regions and districts on my campaign tour. He added, "Inti Aljamanti no obey first. They say obey downsize government, obey the national security and defense optimization. Obey increase national security and defense optimization. Obey so the decarbonization and the climate resilience. Obey digital mainstreaming. Accelerated infrastructure development and agricultural value chain on the account in Yamani Delta say Aljamanti why they were to say they were or Yama or Buntum of a delegate for it. Where any young man miss my in 5 years. Where can deposit a moon training for 4 years. Aljamanti said with me 5 from Megan and their chamber and so on. So I don't go there about the catcher than a phone to wait. Aljamanti didn't send me a person to me at blog and information say. And if people was looking for some will go to comment better comments and come on also comment also can be some information. Founding members and on so didn't account be or see or no until honorable in Japan on kind like Otisa Mbo Kobi, but only the Onim, I get in Japan, 18 ayo baby, I said, I do mean my NT function, never find describing in Japan, so only there. Noise maker be and now the only and no seven then there, Majak when I'm the air bro or Ghana TV, so near me because I bring chairman, dear me just swore and a yet daft. Then someone, you come upon every promise in air bath, so will be air resign, honorable to 3 hours and the Japan so resign, and I shall resign, be a resign because I'm someone for you. Flag bearers, Emma MVP for Wakupe stable to my I elected now how Ghana free him as 2024 MVP on flag bearer. It's going to be a police in the Abemubi, but now Tamakula, oh, so I found the member of party on your signature upon there, or a nice maker because let's make a bit of water in Cabin Japan out there. Only with Jimmy Bia, one shot, every my day, every my above. I had presented in the point said this is what he has done over party Munti. Record is 7 year now at Simuya. Dr. Nyaho Tamakulo, Dr. Name, no one saying Tamakulo. A founding member of the NPP has questioned the competence and devotion of Kennedy Japan as a prospective flag bearer of the party. Now, when I was interview our Joy FM, Nibisani said, and before I'm out on some of your flag bearer, you say what take of me, it didn't say I could take free what in Japan, what and German, watch it, former General Secretary, so why they want to now, and I hopefully said, a bit my flag worship now, delegates my hotel was in Japan, only I wine. I am a little baby concerning to the noise and parliament or yet a bragging, but only new idea the representing us a way and a year and as a way in a year or higher. What has he done in the party so far? Then in the point 1 year, like I say, way now to my internet, every setting aside, only in the point on the way not to Jenkranti. Young is a he questioned the commitment of Kennedy Japan, challenging him to come out and declare what he has done for the party. Oka said, "Never know why you know Kennedy Japan. So we be a 1 year or party now. Me challenge you say, bra out and like I say, we and I mean so my year. Kennedy Japan them should so bad. They will can say, Ghana free. My employer go for over 1,000 Ghana go for over 1,000. Then I wouldn't know what I'm going to why Kennedy Japan so near she upon or go for me to my mom no OT on can't need you me here no man but now them I will say to work and out the bed and very reply and say he is daring you to come out and reply saying still any say and our for the MPP party. The former diplomat said that unlike Kennedy Japan, the likes of Dr. Mawani Barumia and Chairman of Japan have track records of stepping up for the party when needed. Or see in Japan and the you be only record be a choice or even our party in the days are out of the trip. But unlike him, you know, Dr. Mahmoud Barumia, I did my party in the new Dr. in Casa. Or say I'm Chairman, so I be former General Secretary, Community Japan, so I be. Or say they have a track record of stepping up for the party when needed. Into way you know a founding member for the party. So I can be saying out to say and 9 be so I can to me and can't say that of no woman din some Mahmoud Barumia and I'm going to maintain Kennedy Cognize Japan among them some mudi about flag worship ways no say Moko Prime Minister or mudi was a ballot business say Mr. Tamakulu says that going down. They stepped up for the party when the party did them back in Japan there. Omunya who be biasa free in the side here. So I say I don't know anybody called in Japan in the party. Hey, you know what Tamakulu say? I don't see anybody called Kennedy Japan in the party. I know someone who makes noise in the party, but I don't know Kennedy Japan. Say he knows someone who makes noise in the party, but he doesn't know Kennedy Japan. And so I say. Yeah, so we also keep praising people, but what have they done for the party? See, we bring to one more phone someone, no more praising. Then parents are for my party now. See, we keep praising people unnecessarily. What have they done for the party? In the way and then system or the nature. See, he should come out with it. I know those who are mentioned in the way that they have done for the party. Or see, but in Japan, dear, mean to me, embalming D and Cassay way anyway in a while. So, see, we do a horn, so why, umbra out on the country, make kind of word for word. I was saying he might have done something for the party. then he should come forward. I don't know what he has done for the party. All the names I mentioned, including Balomia, have definitely done something for the party, he said. Though the date for the election of the flag bearer of the NPP is yet to be communicated, some key figures have announced their decision to contest. Dr. Tamaklo said, say Japan or be on my party now, Australia say on the umbrella out, number really wrong, say, rain on my year, say on my year, 10 on my year, Japan, they all say, or no, or horse not party yet. Or see the part in 1992, where me, Tamaklo, no, the missing information I was more at hand in Japan. I see at the party, no, or no, come. Okay, 40 members 1992 far back at that time, no party, no, it's not to be in the point there say, we don't know why our party. I think this question, for my own knowledge, it is uncalled for because in the purpose of being a no, because in the point on body, the partner was sacrificing our party in the pan. A brand up of 19 by a partner, so no be a trap on the G to no one to so as that TV so all the banner was children or direct to say bullet be a come by or no what man who knows why they don't with my with me why and so dear and for a man say why be about my party but that was into new in Japan. Next week I will call on so many minutes. Miss Shaw, I will show me the Apolitima by year. It's a woman, but check commentation on say, we be all Hawaii Edema party. And this is here and the person you know, what's as president, he say, what has he done for the party? Why be pan Edema every party? Why be my young man and more? The hand and we see and they was as a boy, Miss Shaw said. Asema not na wona kama kulu can so only the air drink in Japan on yeshi e ma party ni ye so the time say wa original flag we ja comment say in Japan so we be pan so unima na sure so no so be ja to na ye hu say I am pan muso munim dia muso mo ye e comment section so we ja comment ni na wa subscribe make notification go so so ni say ni betuma we go ntema na so wa share na so wa dey wa share the first no go dey e course so any dey e ba organ ha kasi be na me di body am just so any e da see ade mekram. Anamako for the say, what the strategy between being so on your mom that today say, Iraq in Japan, our year chairman, and my petroleum gas company, almost a few hundred man. In Japan, but some the president or Ghana, so aspire on flag bearer people so free. Side position, I must say, or we be only for better matches of 18 years. Apart from Stephen in team, our before our national chairman, or no, and there was a position on the emanity. Some will come now once why then we job doing far also doing fine some triple they say we almost say replace Canada Japan with Stephen in team MPP group tells police with Ampeni Akufo-Addo in Yanko in some numu Etiawa. A youth group that identifies as concerned MPP youth in the Greater Accra region has called on the president Nana Akufo-Addo to appoint party chairman Stephen Intim as board chairman of the Ghana National Gas Company. International Ghana National Gas Company now in Japan a day him as CEO no. Almost says flag bearer and so one prayer flag bearer Emma party now who position me could be an appointment be down and so to me a jato and no one Sako never that will be an international to be an international the almost see almost party no Stephen Intim on need to be as only appointment that currently he's unemployed into almost Musuna and was said national chairman of a governing party and as a party be a chairman also you need to be at the end. I must say almost upon a few hundred position in there or somebody Stephen Ayesu in Timothy ever sounds so out and some the group no BOD and empire party name communicators back who are your friend Solomon Kusi appear boy what in the pound and as IDP youth group will order or no snow nigga now for the Eka site in some local and need some ever to announce why they what in some museum. Solomon Pierre could be said the seat will be vacant following the Assistant Central Member of Parliament decision to contest in the MPP flag bearer race when the nomination is open. Into the reason also said the one SOS when someone from 7 years into says I can never be that or be in the end national. So the Ghana National Gas Company was established in July 2011 as a limited liability company with the responsibility to build, own, and operate natural gas infrastructure required for gathering, processing, and transportation. Gathering, processing, transportation, and marketing of gas into the new party and national gas company. And then also made them gather, no processing, no transport gas, no transfer marketing or Ghana Hamu baby as it is out company when I say more and so according to the group, Stephen team has the expertise required to lead the governing board of the Ghana National Gas Company. The group also argued it was politically incorrect for a national chairman of the ruling party not to be on any board. In terms of say national chairman of a governing party or board chairman so say upon painstaking observation and scrutiny, we want to put it on record that Chairman Stephen Ayosu and General Secretary Justin Frimpong Kodia are unemployed. These studies are hard. Kusi appear and the Kansan was seen respectfully in pleading with the President of the Republic of Ghana and the Chief of Staff to consider Chairman Stephen Ayosu in team as a perfect replacement for the board chairman of Ghana Gas. Honorable Canada Japan or see almost see Japan if you honor a fight for the flag bearer in the post of some flag bearer party. No, the president is so on so also one time and a better president also again trying and share. No situation now or kita see as board chairman Emma Ghana Gas no could be a yard in almost so person corporate flag bearer in the Apunya so sorry and I say with that quiet in Quandia Solomon Kusi appear say on door Shemwa and people and that's how chairman let's meet now on you to be a into Chairman Stephen Ayosu in chairman when I say board chairman Emma Ghana Gas into no any somewhere there come almost since he will resign to embark on his flag bearer ambition and then when they can almost saying ever since he became the chairman of this party where he is even Solomon Kusi appear in some work I was saying ever since chairman Ayosu chairman of the party, food soldiers have been going to him for financial assistance and other form of support. And someone says Stephen Ayosu chairman don't say borrow price and I said why was no more person don't say chairman there or say boy was a bit chair or chairman money for the boys. Internet was said chairman no fully let boys never in China or what more something small and some pockets now money chairmanship position are you doing no one tell I was say management was no board chairman and Ghana Gas because I never currently never be system back and say in Japan I say I'm past presidential wishes near will you know some there so it's never without so somebody Stephen Ayosu in team in the can say I'm saying or is that also Solomon Kusi appear can say ever since he became the chairman of this party our food soldiers have been going to him for financial assistance and other forms of support. With all due respect, how do we expect him to take care of our people who cannot have direct access to the apprentices and other people in higher offices? In the say, chairman or from or new graduates from the moving bank, and the middle of the bank from more so on the common channel. Chairman chairman so was said already he should be gainfully employed and I asked him I'm saying Solomon appear to be air I say please let's have mercy on Chairman Stephen Ayosu say Pamucho or see or yes or current purpose or Pamucho or Pamucho employing Chairman Stephen Ayosu in team for Christ's sake. He is the national chairman of the ruling New Patriotic Party. Meanwhile, the group has also made a case for the general secretary of the party, Justin Frimpong Kodia JFK, to handle an appointment. It said, "Amudi a chop and a mukutani baby. Pamun Stephen Tim the Namudo Koyamun can you know. Amon sounds so Eddie JFK to the account." He said, "Amudi a patrice, but couldn't put a reply. Also, the papa say yes and so anyone says she said, but better for someone would be able to know bit you know why at the moment and tell him or someone must JFK to appointment be not me wedding and going to say he's currently unemployed and yes sir." The General Secretary of the ruling party in 7 Nancy, I wear only a Jimmy Bia So me kind some Solomon could see appear a can word for word. I will say again. JFK is also not on any board, though his duties and responsibilities are different from the national chairman. Notwithstanding, he must also be on a board. Stephen Appiah stated. Stephen Tim was elected as the new national chairman of the party at the 2022 National Delegates Conference after 4 attempts. His first attempt was in 2015, where Stephen Tim now back also brought a party now, so I brought a party in 2015 was on your chairman of our prayer. After a chairmanship position of our Benya, but Sarah Benya, almost say, or never okay, but no, so very board chairman, any my party, we say board be, and I said, you will be over in the position near more to a drone to wait, and then before you need to be a mother quarter on my company, so almost trying to say, my JFK, and Stephen Tim, Juma, and Ghana Hanamunam, you see, I was there coming to Kaka, Eddie, because someone unemployed or be a cohort more naturally and from Monsoon. And at JFK, they know you Juma away, Ghana Youth Employment Agency, no, or a son of one now, or running for Sa Secretary of Snokonia, and Jonia, and the Salvation of Say different things, and you said a commodity, Saturday, or no, see the intimidate, Juma Budia, or Bia, the image Juma, or Ghana, and no Tiana youth, where the rest of them said, Say, upon person, flag bearer, video, sorry for the Konya, so Ghana gas, Zakonia, a better home. I'll be at some best stresses, happening, and Papa, 17 or so, but my idea, but my palm was knowledge or one, a bit in the idea of war, as an India, also one bit about a bag and gas on board, not a co in limiting. In the high and embassy, I was 17 minutes, which Jane said, thank you to fall, and someone also moved beside some. I decided to move some of them for the Nepal, and I said, Monto was. So I can never that one, some about a bit to sway and 2 and finance, and I said, or some beside 2 or so, so we are there before. But Joe comment as what we for at towards them, but now comments and come on the moon, the air costume, and in the air bag. I'm sure say, over subscribe, especially bonuses for many some little Musana who knows wash it. We are now a share for some of the air costume, and in the air bag, and I see a day, Macron. Now, currently, need the I dead. The dating I dead. He said, "Go from some better passing in Umber Qua, Blackberry, and I'll select your mother, next year. A coy president, no also from a car, say we have the men and then you're bragging, no bragging, go for it, dear movie pine." He said, "I'm not from them with the ambassador, some corporate as president, and say, I can't say a bullet this one. I think every sign ever had no also pan, as I for be a movie, and a year that one would bomb. You know, your name be now once and can soon be an himself. A radio and idea was a deal in natural set. On your black position on everyone for now, attaching and also be a party, so you remember parliament for a workers' house on dear. Omukas will be and the women support and will be currently behind China or be because I'm black girls now all for someone on the one genuine or no any no breed a one the moon chain or some of them say about men on better change or sin. But men's competence to become president is over the top into say, but many competence now also be next president of Ghana and then you say flag bearer next president next see but me we're breaking all the boundaries the air stepping as I want to me and so we're breaking BB and see any day the competence in the abroad so it will be but me not to this incompetence Mahama on the see but men's competence is over the top to become the president of the Ghana way and then some MP for Abakwa South some more attached I can afford that one of my Mr. somebody matching there are constant not saying we are not for you for also fans some no comment or commission now comments and making come on who the air costume and the air organization some year come in some paraswag. Member of Parliament Emma Abakwa South some more attached has reiterated his belief that Vice President Special Muhammadu Bawumia is competent to serve as a substantive president. International Bawumia competent to serve as president of Ghana and will have probably beyond reasonable doubt to say on say the month on the edition so on ya but in ya je abu Ghana half for pan dey tin of us and same way when say before we asa fufu mu October November December 3 months where you come to say Ghana for mu ma hye mo pan say dollar e ko to for dollar ni sura na contain ko to for na for no so mu aye den unu boy dey ni Ghana for phone so ni ni price na saban bi bia boy den asesa nti no na ba mekota dwe won no ka say unu dey be ye isi anu for na e ko to amafo ko mu ye mfa ogoni bi sika e ko to sa for na be yizu ya Ghana hanu me national resources aye wo gold aye mine no ye be ko to ni ntine be ni sa na be na sa cedi no na say dollar ni cedi am raise no mu kono it's my identity stable so obedi mi kwa dance at mu say for the past month the dollar no na cedi no mu ma ko mu gina fa ko bia entime bono mo bia entime o say o raise ya o tu so ma dollar no bia home inti we sa anyama bia ba ma de atimi aje in the short while o tu ma de o tu ma sa o no tu gina na say full price tu gina 1% and na someone attach ya so ka say no mo ina mu ba ko pe o ye ka digitalization agenda na o de aba na fa enu kwa embassy when you have a brave as economist no when you have a brave about na hanu wa enu munti no say we see we also by less political organ no dey o me dey say kan dia obi bia edi embe no andramati edi embe na ko tifu edi embe bi mu kan ya pro kan boy dey embe but we need there mo say share delegate o mo na be chi so bia o ba by flag boy dey ma NTP party say be tie en se mo asan wata achia e ka ni bi mo say the lawmaker speaking on trying to work out the same way or Metro TV. Good evening, Ghana. Someone say, I am of the humble view that Dr. Barumia will be the first president who is an economist, and therefore nobody is going to say that the president didn't understand the economy. That is why the economy is in a mess. Into saying, or share Ghana economy is being made president be able to no be or sharing and some economy be economy. Dr. Barumia be our as economist no be special from all other economists, and I say all other from president organ so economists of president or be to say oh my penny way or need their cost economy so need their cost or money as economists no have a fair idea of what is going on in the country at any time until not there or shut about me and a right person also by president and Ghana come near CSA Ghana for your as far some of kind be more thing. I am of the humble view that Dr. Barumia will be the first president who is an economist, and therefore nobody is going to say that the president didn't understand the economy. That is why the economy is in a mess. Mr. Barumia be the president. So we have to make a say, Mr. President, you don't understand what is happening in the country. That's why the country is in a mess. We have to make a catch because he is an economist. No, any summer, Dr. Sinata, Eka, Metro TV. Good evening, Ghana. So Brown only, Paul. I don't watch the echo share. Something to also say, now he's in the saddle. Now you are the president. I say now you are the president. Deliver us from the economic mess. Who understands the economy better than the one who is in the economist himself? Into Obisa say. Why the Betty Ghana economy now see economists be our president is your sin or he's vying for Bamian to become president because Bamian or economist and no pen idea and man like committing him says Bamian as economist ever president ever Ghana he'll be able to manage the economy because as an economist you know how to run the economy very well be out to say interest now start to pass 3 months you already some one attempt and say one place baby oil food until one place I'll be see the story the engine one be interesting why they wait my boy swiftly into not see as an economist media was said but met me president no there wait my boy Ghana for panty or see go be that question you were saying now see now we are about to national standard now you are the president deliver us from the economic mess just say remember president what's my name I deliver Ghana from the economic mess or see who understands the economy better than the one who is an economist. Or see when the economy now see be or economist into the or as soon as say economist no when the better economy now see as saying be or economist. So in terms of competence, no, I am persuaded that he has it. And he is over the top. And we are some catchy up, but I don't watch no opium or bullying in Ghana. Atacha also called on the new Patriotic Party MPP to patronize competence in choosing their flag bearer instead of ethnicity, religion, or religion. To say, then they get to first show them how to abandon a flag bearer now. Yeah, show them some more day. Ethnicity, religion, and now region. So I think I say where the people new and I say where they are swimming and you and say where they are fashion and say where they are fit and you and they move on to change. Now we should be able to more blog and phone. Sanya mana yet to about I say where they are coming where they are busy and you found to change and blog and phone. It is some attachment I catch on a strong. Move from ethnicity, move from region, any more religion and to in China. I want to about in terms of competence and you never work kind of for or something like I said. Since he stands that Bawumia should be picked as a consensus candidate, it should be paired by Trade and Industry Minister Alan Tremantin as his vice president. Say, I said, "Or say, or choose Bawumia as a flag bearer." No, best say, Bawumia as a flag bearer now. On far obia, obit my board in terms of if I say industry, obit my board in terms of trade industry, and obit say. Alan Tremantin and also so dear, I don't know some flag bearer until you be a person flag bearer there. Who can find where I am with a bear and Binana to say before them. They have a very big battle to fight. 2 years here, don't tell me Alan Tremantin, or bear by many running mates, and so by most weapons say, bear Alan running mates and hard time in the way ever deciding some attach as I say, but man should be picked as a consensus candidate and should be paid by the trade minister Alan Tremantin as his vice minister. Bawumia Bawumia and Alan time and before power. So the MPP is expected to elect a flag bearer for the 2025 election later this year. Prominent names are Ababetu Jase, someone flag bearer Alan Tremantin, Bawumia, Work Minister Dr. Owusu Afriye Akoto, and Assistant Transform MP Kennedy Japan, and a former General Secretary in Sukabuna AJ Japan. Listening there, I say a dog, so they didn't say we have the men on Pampas, they have the men on those who found Macasami, Banamutia, and 10 say, a flag bearer, some got 2 hours, I'm going to be a competent, some attach or sin. Only supported by me because our economists about my one economy adjunct. Who saw ocean only honorable here. I must say, who better comment after commission from professor. Some more can be a lazy bad because I know the previous neighbor here. Measure also better comment. Must say, better than fishing bonus to pay some return. I don't know why they watch it. Now, I share for some who the air costume and the air ball can have. Because when I'm just what and I'm going to you from here. Metros with Saturday. More trouble for Asiedu Nketia and say NDC over Asiedu Nketia's confession. 99 him say answer na 2022 baby year no na NDC party ni emu aye shit say but them je men na ko da we that some actually say ho aye shipana but say na ho ko ye shit Asiedu Nketia ni audio bi ni liki ye a oka say brother ye ko akoto aba 2020 election na ye tu wie ye na ye ko court no omu nye de omu ni any concrete evidence bi omo de ko so omo ko keke just with their bodies na ko chese am some de election petition na they have court nti sanse nsem no omo ko kan na ma hit bi aba ga na hanom sa nsem no na yegusu etum na sanse no de je say na bi say honom ahakọ judge say ahakọ down so maybe before more UK say nsem no mana enkonko junti omo so ma de omo sa sorry was handsome no so nti emeko nsem no mu na mistro say me ko mu na wo hwe be wo so wo fa nsem no mu be de wo be ja comment fe na say media na me no so ai de ya bobo nsem eno ho so the United Kingdom branch of the ruling new Patriotic Party MPP is mounting more pressure on the main opposition party, political party, and National Democratic Congress (NDC), especially the new national chairman Johnson Asiedu Nketia and the 2020 presidential candidate John Dramani Mahama, following the confession made in the connection with the 2020 polls into a better fasa in 70 almost saying the United Kingdom branch of the new Patriotic Party say MPP for no Krobia, some more association, or more members are from MPP this year CBP party dia more than an India we took a common and from association. So more mounting new pressure. Asiedu Nketia any Mahama so say Mahama Kankano Mahama, any was selling any former chairman for some of Moon said, election young politician Mokwe, Amako receiving a 4 time, almost 3 months later, TV said, one of the beginning case, I wouldn't pass it, now I'm going to results here, now we need proper evidence, so Moko receiving a 4 time, and a patch yesterday into United Kingdom for somewhere in MPP form branch on War, they are started to mount new pressure on the main opposition party NDC for especially a new national chairman Johnson Asidin Ketia. And now, in 2020, so we're going to do minimum call election. John Dramani Mahama, the MPP UK branch is calling on the former president Mahama, Asidin Ketia, and the entire NDC to apologize to the Supreme Court judges. And here, someone can say. Mudie mafuma mumpacho bibia be fi o say munko Supreme Court judges ni chon na kai say former president John Mahama last year last year some see we gonna how onua on the ka say Supreme Court judges no mu bias ruling bia be fi Supreme Court aba bia na favor governing party ANPP just say o say party no mo media judges ni their party affiliated into mo no mere mo judge case na come MPP for ntino see UK branch of the MPP Eka say Eka Chakufadu and I said sorry Eka Chere Sedum Ketia and then the government says Munim say Muni case Muni evidence Musuma Bedina Court Aka check Gana Hanma I hold the press conference Aka Gana for say Supreme Court never gonna get this number no money there to me indicate Emma Musa and until we some UK branch of the MPP calling on the former president Mahama and he said in Ketia and the entire NDC just say some hold the press conference no Independence Square was a Blaster Square was a stadium so on because I say I said in Ketia or Mahama so and the entire NDC no so apologizing to all the Supreme Court judges and the good people of the Republic of Ghana for deceiving the entire nation. Into Yesafa Hobby Mamusin. The UK branch is calling on former President Mahama, Asidun Ketia, and the entire NDC party to apologize to the Supreme Court judges and the good people of the Republic of Ghana for deceiving the entire nation. Following the mind-boggling revelation and confession by Asidun Ketia, Mr. Mahama must apologize to the judiciary for the unwarranted disparaging comment he made about the Supreme Court following the dismissal of his petition. It is John Dramani Mahama and Brian Supreme Court called the assembly now. Omoka say asema odiba court dey even though only evidence now on bomu nimso na ma only evidence but some share assembly mu a ombi say Asidun Ketia when I general secretary into per your own calculations in anything for munya ahe into 2020 the afedia anyway quiz master so appoint later na kan dey tia ka so punch one result be am but mo say no onkita he was clueless no onkita information bia na audit na bisa say okay we that number court to Mr. Ketia into one say what do you mean for munya hinti I was in fact about so na fam come so Asidun Ketia the man machine figure bia and the lecture say am pa no ni evidence bia nti see no you can but for na ka say ade amuye my den mama Ghana for mama waste your time into only almost say still na fast and enko too hoye apologize to Ghana for ni na tell say any for Asidun Ketia Mahama and the whole NDC fraternity no me dey apologize to Ghana for you see a check that apologize say back so party that video no say in a leaked audio recording the NDC General Secretary who was addressing some party executives stated emphatically that even though they knew that their party NDC had lost the 2020 general election on the fair grounds and therefore did not have any cause of action, they still went ahead to deceive their supporters and lie to Ghanaians that that the election has been rigged or the election was rigged. Petitioned the Supreme Court under the false pretense portions of the statement read into almost say then it's for money pass and no money case and some the TV on followers everybody me say between elections ni I'm not county results now some political results in reality for body press conference I'm say they are in a comfortable lead I'm only for nominee Jack of pen to my release quite share I'm trying say if you declare it is easy to declare results now I'm call into favor now only for fainting fainting I'm so called various sources so how do now when I fear panic I said you can go for no cause here Ghana and almost say even the NDC for government who also apologize but almost now on manage na NDC for manage and brand I said you can say one of the moody more comfortable in almost say extreme the my there was some apologize So yeah, to understand this one. Honestly, they have to apologize to the whole Ghanaians for deceiving them. So yeah, trust them. Honestly, the NDC led by the former president John Mahama rigorously embarked on a campaign of hate against the judiciary, scandalizing and attacking the very integrity of the justice system and calling them anonymous FC, just anonymous FC. I'm gonna say, don't better say, oh, anonymous 9. Anonymous 11, anonymous 7, anonymous baby for come. They won't say, oh, me 4 against 5, and I say 1 against. I'm on the sir. I'm going to know from me. From say anonymous MC and FC and a brown no say court here or no need base or need evidence or need concrete evidence. Say elections they are not going to new results or no Mahama the poor night. When now say or some Mahama it me apologize to the whole judiciary system. Gonna form so can be so. I must say, the NDC led by the former president John Mahama rigorously embarked on a campaign of hate against the judiciary, scandalizing and attacking the very integrity of the justices and calling them unanimous FC simply because the judge rightly that his petition lacked merit. It is against this that the MPP finds this conduct of the NDC leadership not only unpatriotic but also very disgraceful and unconscionable. As a group, we find the development very worrying, considering the content of the leaked audio, which in the words of Mr. Johnson Asiedu Nketia confirmed that their party had no collected results, hence without any substantial basis to proceed to court, and describing the election as rigged in favor of the second respondent. He went further to confirm that their lead counsel, Lea Chikata, according to the said audio, had gone ahead to advise them not to proceed to court since there were no substantial to rely on. And I said, with the information they have at their disposal at that time, with members of the NDC party were thrown into streets with claims by their leaders of the election rigging. They have to for any GM right now, and I think because they said they are comfortable leading nominee GM straight election. So their conduct could have easily put the entire country into flames. It is on this basis that we as a political group in the UK is calling for the NDC party and its leadership to apologize to the good people of Ghana. A statement by the NPP UK Communication Director Kweku Bempa read in part into where NDC for leader or UK or no other letter but I said you get any for someone apologizes to Ghanaians for because one man Ghana for Omakuma and so Muyama share me brother between Munim say court money evidence on Ghana for any just say me I because say you are comfortable lead am I for I'm going to jubilate, I'm going to date it because at the end of the day, I'm going to and I'll say, it's going to follow Mutia Samasanka, with my mama, a job because me and Minjin, they said, me and Minjin, a video, now the chin, I was the video, and Cassandra to me about that. Some banner, I was saying, you could tell you to me, do the needful no quiet, I apologize, a man, and it's for the fair. So, I must say, sadly, the situation was compounded when former President Mahama, with all his public life experience, publicly described the Supreme Court justice as unanimous FC. This was the lowest of any state official who go. Let alone the former president. There were several efforts to repair the long compound existing perceptions of our state institutions and their conduct. And so I'll say, I said you could hear the company before said Mahama and some of car said Supreme Court is not only unanimous FC. That's a new crown put there. A boon of no country. I know Mahama near NDC. I'm a part Ghana for actual. So meanwhile, ahead of the NDC national executive election, Mr. Nketia, after admitting of no evidence of the party winning the 2022 polls, told a morning show host of Peace FM that the audio recording, which was captured on making the confessions, was not leaked tape, but he had said it on several campaign platforms. And see, I think we just say more can now say leaked audio, no, they also say something they near audio be a local CSA, secret audio. That's no can't say, yeah, need for a brother court, no, any case into some of the young customer, a baby see about and Tigana Fue, South and Mother Water, Mother Martin, more to form anything for the money to some way. Some I walk or some a be a immunity and perform some more you can say almost rare. I said if there's almost some more apologizing to Miss Strong say I'm passing or apologize. I'll bet you a comment or say to my money and Koda ɔno nso gya comment ha Ghana TV bi am de kasa be mo che me dia me so a na ye da hofu mu na so frɛ me a mejo so me so be subscribe the notification bell no so this dem be tuma be na won so wa den wa hwɛ na wa share no funu mu de koso ni de eba Ghana ha sisi ade makram. Breaking news about and it's a trade minister Ireland Kojo Mantin why then or resign and no and a pollster Ben Epson and so didn't know where they are better in some way and they were put in some Ben Epson air can efa makofa do no reshuffle like the pending next week if you say obi any trade industry on as a trade ministry on the be Hagana for panting or say I'm a better for this thing by the end of next week there no reshuffle because and then on or sa im no some be flag bearer or party no better position who be brave or abai no a some better mo ye mo contest be to say akoto e free years so no ni din e wo awon so na ya great minister so no so otumi step down to this week ni there and I say answer next week be so ni there who be brave be resign and ntia or some people for the obi for be show na obi be ko sha hantia no there poster be FC and so di na no abeto nsem no so answer na be ko nsem be FC na kan ni message say you be ko alarm dey na buy your seat and in there yeti he no do baba dey announce ni resignation bi say na dey na wan train na ka busum na yeda ko wiye na ka ni ndi bronya ne mudi ne mu enguse ne dey na so na why dey wa unya sade chin ya o dey beto just say my resignation na go call into active campaign na say obi fufu o ho be djuma asin ne because I know dey mo say 1D1F or the buy the initiative here abua one for party na also resign this year but to be or greater ambitious or sort me and stepping down no be taking in place na on so to go to book a fight for ambition into no any minister for trade and industry alarm John John alarm condition mountain report waka or the no information about to information we join this for my first born we dey move back out and so call the condition mountain page and so that we to say or also why then resign. So according to Accra-based Joy FM, the former diplomat tendered his resignation in the January 5th, January 5th. Adding that he has been accepted in principle by the presidency. Oduko mapelini no mapelini ko fadwe unim say new na ye pre say president e Ghana hanum da ye pre ya che anum kasimi nja na won ko say we ja na ko no wan ka say waduma ba outside say serve you as trade minister my ejuma ni bia sianso de wo say me ko pre say fagbara no misme na mapelini misme be binti pa cho ndem abasa mabede mabetenda me resignation na mapelini say oh medaba oda bad ya mate wajini fefe mpanyin say waje card event ni waje alarm ne resignation and in the self minister for trade and industry ngala ha ye ni bi because the no why then tender ne resignation. The report further stated that he has been given a few days to wrap up his work and hand over until weekend next week in the was so there or proper the chi and all the will be. Alan is one of the frontline candidates expected to contest for the flag bearership of the governing New Patriotic Party. Medina themselves no this we didn't have themselves also contested for the way for be almost some contested vice president intimidating because of vice president also step down and I said I know that need to step down but then say me dey educating me on that na since central the Japan MP on so they contesting in the Japan I will honor maybe from former general secretary Copenhagen Japan so ni din e wo ho ntino ye be dey be call it some benefits near the eka efa sa alarm ne resignation near or tender the man ko fa don so assume say o da ba ma assume them ma few days say therapy appoint me hand over emma obi a me appointing as a new trade and industry minister. So President Akufo-Addo and as a President Nana Akufo-Addo is expected to announce a reshuffle of his ministers by next week. And no as some pollster Ben Epson and so at the because on Bill Akufo-Addo say one year reshuffling there. He said it's a 90 MPs number car say alarm Ken must go no they say manya for them say Ken na must go because cause reshuffle the whole of half since June of last year no be cause manya for the reshuffle when reshuffle ya obi resign still now also reshuffle into ready benefits no so there cause election nyama mo say abinement diplomat nyama mo onemu party o kasa mapina ko be reshuffle dey to mo say o le kan na easily do so aka on to me enkasa so this is according to a post-up Benefson who confirmed the resignation of Alan Jermantin as Minister of Trade and Industry. Nuesi podcast ampa say Alan Jermantin will resign to Montino on for the bed obey reshuffling. Or see first, I can confirm that he resigned and I must add that there is likely to be a reshuffle between now and next week. He told Pro NPP as I say radio on Friday, January 16th. And the boy no got na at radio so Alan Jermantin resigned there first no with me confirming that he has resigned and I must add that there is likely to be a reshuffle between now and next week. He told Pro MPP as I see radio is not got tonight say met me can with authority say my people for be free in there but he say Thursday Friday next week in there now you must say new ministers new apprentices be apa by enum and also to say with respect to the widely circulated rumor Alan has resigned to focus on his presidential ambition. FC stressed that Jermantin is still behind two other candidates. As we speak, Alan is third behind Barome and Kennedy Japan. He added into another say, or no, or suppose some or can't some engine because Alan even though I resign, I can't say can afford them. I say before them so many Latin American flag bearer there, but me air first, Kennedy Japan air second, and Alan no air third in line. So we be a near, I'm better for Alan as a running mate. Alan need say ask every for vote man some by flag bearer there, need them only benefits in there or sharing in books no more. I said data now why they analyzing now. But Alan di any list no be as the first the only be second only be third and Alan any di a woman to no dey or say Alan want to the boss say but me and now secretary upon win now be any running mate and some benefits so the can say on the country Alan I resign say on the son they won't pay full attention to his campaign going for the flag worship and don't win but also catch Alan say Alan me line you must see first come first serve once a year to time baby soon say you can't say for the president no ofi party no na osa call na ye power cho buy intenu no e say Ghana ha ya so mo na se me win ya obeja Ghana ha no na say the intenu no still na ba me ya first na the Japan e second na mo all na to so mensa o every before o mo abatu no mo so almost say the report further states that he has been given a few days to wrap up his work and to hand over. Alan is one of the frontline candidates expected to contest for the flag bearership of the governing NPP party. Today, some course over Ghana. Yes, we joy film founder to just Alan Jermantin. Ghana Hanu, trade and industry minister, and why they were resigned. Into benefits says so I resigned there and when we for the say or the reshuffling can want to see there we bring that solid reason I was what made them what me resign when I was a pastor was shame and they are going to make sure say education board so this is the to my who knows why they was share for so no more category me bro there me just what and that so from there major see there macram